Super Mario Odyssey, as one of Nintendo's greatest hits of 2017, is bound to get some solid representation in Super Smash Bros. Switch. After all, there is a whole wide world and moon out there to capture. Even so, there is a little but, as where Breath of the Wild stages, additional characters, and items are a given with the inclusion of Link from said game, things are more uncertain when it comes to Mario's Great Odyssey, and the reason is simple. Was Cappy in that reveal trailer, or was he? Let's find the answer inside Super Smash Bros. Switch. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside Super Smash Bros. Switch. Today, instead of just looking closer at the most feasible new characters and stages, we will cover the potential characters, stages, items, trophies, and soundtrack that will be brought over from an entire franchise, namely Super Mario Odyssey. This game changed Mario as we know it, brought back some characters that we never thought we could see again in an official mainline Mario game, and succeeded the near impossible task of surpassing the two other open map Mario games, Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. In other words, it set a new benchmark for the series. Seeing this, it was pretty much a given that Super Smash Bros. Switch, whenever it would be revealed, would replace much of the previous Mario content with the Great Odyssey, beginning from Mario himself. And here we find the biggest question regarding Super Mario Odyssey and Super Smash Bros. Switch. Since was Cappy a part of Mario in that reveal trailer? The answer is, we don't know. On one hand, it could be that Sakurai and the Smash team, just like the Mario team in the first Odyssey trailer, are hiding Cappy and saving him for a proper gameplay demonstration. A supporting argument to this notion is that Mario's character, skins, and moveset have probably been heavily redesigned to fit the style and gameplay found in Super Mario Odyssey.
This shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, as for the first time in a 3D Mario game you could customize Mario's clothing, and outside of it, Mario's attacks and power-ups were limited to jumping, spinning, and obviously using Cappy for capturing foes. This might pose a challenge, but we see a quite simple solution. Combine Mario's current attacks with the sophisticated jumping combos and spinning moves found in Super Mario Odyssey. But what about Cappy? We see this going one of two ways. Either it will be an item for every player to use to capture unaware players, but seeing that some of the characters wear headwear, we would rather see things go this way.
Mario's current moveset is scrapped, and replaced fully by Cappy, with Mario performing attacks by transforming into his foes, like the Hammer and Fire Bro, Pokio, and let's say Sherm for his ground attacks. The greatness of this moveset is that Mario will be able to be himself in air, performing great jumps and combos found in Odyssey, while on the ground, Mario can be a deadly opponent with the powers of traditional Mario foes. And in order to not make Mario OP, I can't believe I'm saying this, make sure that each hit from other fighters knocks him out of his Pokio, Hammer Bro, or Sherm form, leaving him vulnerable on ground for a limited time, only being able to use his spin attack. And while we're on the topic of Mario's moveset, his final smash should definitely be the T-Rex that will wreak havoc on the stage and scare Bowser shitless. That pretty much sums up our take on Mario. We hope he will be redone with a Super Mario Odyssey inspired moveset and basically turn him into a much more interesting fighter. But what other Odyssey characters should make it into Smash?
Obviously, Princess Peach and Bowser will, just like Mario, have a brand new collection of skins, including the famous wedding outfit from Odyssey, and perhaps get an updated moveset. Say that the princess could team up with Tiara for a new moveset, not including Captain Toad as a meat shield. And speaking of Captain Toad, he should, after his presence in Super Mario 3D World, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and now Super Mario Odyssey, be a fighter in Super Smash Bros. Switch. For our thoughts on his moveset, check out our 10 more newcomer characters for Super Smash Bros. Switch after this one.
Then we have Pauline, a character that, until Super Mario Odyssey, was relegated to appearing in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. With her fabulous comeback in Odyssey as the mayor of New Donk City, we can't see a better newcomer inclusion from Odyssey for Super Smash Bros. Switch. Besides, the perfect way to reveal her would be having the fight of the century for Mario, Peach vs. Pauline. Do it, Sakurai. As for Pauline's moveset, we detailed this one as well in our top 10 newcomer characters for Super Smash Bros. Switch, which we recommend you watch after this video. On that note, I think we can conclude that Mario and Peach will most likely get many more skins based on their clothing in Odyssey and might get updated movesets based on the same game. Pauline and Captain Toad, on the other hand, are likely newcomers.
There's a given that there will be at least one stage based on Super Mario Odyssey, but on which kingdom? A safe bet is New Donk City. It was the first kingdom to be shown during the Nintendo Switch presentation trailer, it was where the E3 trailer ended with the tease of the New Donk City Festival, and obviously it was the most open-ended stage in the entire game. New Donk City is a true living metropolis and a perfect fit for a stage in Super Smash Bros. Switch. As we mentioned in the previous episode, there are two options here. We can either get a stationary stage in front of New Donk City Plaza with random taxis coming in and out in a similar fashion to Earthbound's On It, or a New Donk City Ground Festival stage.
You know, with arcade Donkey Kong throwing barrels and platforms identical to those found in the 1981 classic. At the top, you will obviously have the New Donk City Band jazzing out to recreate the definitive highlight of Super Mario Odyssey in Super Smash Bros. Switch. We see this as a possibility, despite being somewhat a spoiler for the finale of the New Donk City arc of the game, mostly because it was shown multiple times in promotion materials, trailers, and obviously reenacted during the Super Mario Odyssey launch outside of Nintendo New York. Our personal bet is at the New Donk City Festival, but if that's too much of a spoiler from the game, then a stationary New Donk City Hall Plaza stage will definitely be a highlight inside Super Smash Bros. Switch. Other candidates for stages could be a new Mushroom Kingdom based on Super Mario Odyssey. Yes, we know you will say that it is a big post-game spoiler, but look at it from this perspective. The Mushroom Kingdom is seen loud and clear in the opening cutscene of the game, so to be honest, there isn't a major issue to speak. In particular, since this could be a very interesting stage and a good replacement for Peach's Castle from Super Smash Bros. 64 and Melee. So why not do the following? Let Mario and Pauline have the Metro Kingdom as their stage, and Peach have the Mushroom Kingdom as her home base. As for Bowser, we would love to see his castle from Super Mario Odyssey, though we doubt it would happen as that could be too big a spoiler. The same would probably be the case for the Moon Kingdom and Honeylune Ridge. It probably isn't going to happen as they represent the second to last and last kingdoms in the main game, but in return, could we get stages based on the Cascade Kingdom or even the Cap Kingdom, as these were shown in the E3 trailer and many other promotional materials? Damn, why do you have so many great stages, Super Mario Odyssey? Maybe we could use the Odyssey to have a stage that jumps from kingdom to kingdom. Sakurai, you know what to do. Super Mario Odyssey introduced and brought back a number of items found in past titles starring the former mustached plumber. Good examples here are the Golden Turnip, Seed, Motor Scooter, Donkey Kong arcade barrels, and oil drums, and if Mario's without Cappy, then obviously Cappy. Odyssey may not have many items or power-ups, so why not just throw all of the ones referenced here as items in Smash? Outside of that, there isn't much to bring up when it comes to items. Where Odyssey might not offer too many new items because of the emphasis on captures, we in return have a ton of trophies to select among. Beginning with the Broodals, Bowser's henchmen this time around. Yes, you can make the argument of having them as playable characters, but the limit for Mario characters should be respected. Mostly because we prefer to have Pauline and Captain Toad, two iconic and historic characters, as newcomers. In other words, we see the Broodals as excellent assist trophies that can cause some trouble on the battlefield. Other good assist trophies from Odyssey could be Glydon, the gliding dinosaur, Jaxi, and the Gushin. Only one or two of these would end up as assist trophies, and the rest would have to be satisfied with being normal trophies. The soundtrack in Super Mario Odyssey is incredible, from Jump Up Superstar to Cascade Kingdom, Bowser's Castle, the Robo Brood, the final Bowser battle theme, the Honeylune Ridge escape, and many others. You can't go wrong with any of the better tracks from Odyssey and Super Smash Bros. Switch, but if we have to pick, say, 3 tracks, we would go with the following. Jump Up Superstar, the Robo Brood, and Honey Ridge Escape. The reason is simple. Jump Up Superstar because it basically is the main song in the game and a celebration of the franchise. We definitely need this one playing in English for the potential New Donk City Festival stage. Next we have the Robo Brood, which is simply incredible. This track represents the struggle Mario faces against the Broodals throughout the game, and is a perfect theme for Smash battles, no doubt about that. Finally, we have the Honey Ridge Escape, which is another celebration of Mario. The English lyrics may be cringy, so we think that for this one, we better have the Japanese version, which both sounds and flows better. It would be the perfect track if Sakurai decides to go for a Moon Kingdom stage. And there you have it. Super Mario Odyssey, as the greatest Switch exclusive to date, has tons of content to offer to Smash Bros. Switch. Do we believe that everything suggested in this video will make it into the final game? No. But it is the fact that Odyssey brought so much new to the Mario franchise that makes us certain that its presence in Smash will be clear, loud, and visible. Another franchise that has changed everything since the launch of Smash Wii U is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, a game that we will look closer at for Super Smash Bros. Switch in the next episode. But for now, make sure to leave a like, comment about your Mario Odyssey ideas in Smash in the section down below, and most importantly, if you are new, subscribe and press the notification bell to not miss any future episodes of Inside Super Smash Bros. Switch, Pokemon Switch, and other Nintendo Switch videos. Finally, we want to thank all of our gracious patrons, including royal producer Kenyatta Ali, for their continuous financial support of the realm. You can contribute too by visiting patreon.com/commonrealm and by pledging $5 or more after 2 months to claim your custom-made pin, which can be used as a shield for Breath of the Wild Link. How adorable. Until the next video, this was Conrad and Joseph of the Commonwealth Realm, and don't forget to settle it in Smash.